Okay. Let me see. Yeah. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. So actually, let me give you a small introduction here. How the student's brain normally works and how can you improve your thinking in general, either in programming or even in other subjects. Okay. So I would say that subjects like math and programming, to be able to make you skilled in them, you always have to do frequent practice. Okay. So there is something in the memory that is called chunks. And these chunks are only able to get built inside your brain once with the practice. It means that if you practice a lot of exercises in math and or even in programming, your brain will start to create chunks that make your skill set improve a lot by time. It means that you're able to solve difficult problems by time. Okay. But this will never happen if you look at, at the math exercise and read the exercise and the solution at the same time. This does not build chunks and does not improve your brain ability to solve problems. So if I give you exercises in Java, it is very important that you try to think about them. It is not important to reach a solution, or it's not important for us now, me and you, that you always solve the homework 100% to the maximum. No, the most important is that you try to think, even if you don't reach the final solution. It is very important that you try to think, and even how to say, even if you solve 80% of the problem or even 90%, whenever you make your mind think and come out with thoughts that help your brain a lot to build chunks. So by time, these chunks will make you expert in solving programming problems and even math problems. And this will also apply to other subjects. Okay. So also another important thing here, creativity if compared to emotional stability. When you are angry and when you are sad, your creativity goes down horribly. So so that you have to take care of, especially at the time of the exam. So don't think that, oh, when you are sad or when you are angry, you're able to create good solutions for problems or even for the exam. This will never happen. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So your brain also, so I'm talking about this part here. Okay, so your brain have two kind of operating modes, a focus mode and a diffuse mode. If you are smart enough, you will start utilizing both of them. So focus mode is when you are having an exercise, for example, for the programming of Java, and you are trying to solve that exercise hardly. You are thinking very hard. I want to solve that, and you're trying to find solution for the problem. Okay, that's the focus mode. And then maybe sometimes you are facing a problem that you cannot solve immediately. Okay, so I would say at that time we would try to initialize the diffuse mode of your brain. But how to do that? By relaxing, by not thinking about anything. So if you face a problem with exercise, just leave it aside, set it aside, and then start to relax, or even to go jogging, or even go and take shower. When you do this kind of thing, so actually you put your brain in the diffuse mode. So this diffuse mode is actually most of the scientists go back to that mode to solve problems. When your mind is relaxed, it doesn't mean that it's not thinking, but you have two minds actually inside your brain. Okay, so you have a working brain and you have a permanent memory brain. Okay, so one that is working only when you are in a focus, and one automatically working without you intervene with that. So when you are in the diffuse mode, then your brain actually is working and trying to find solution for any problem that you have. That's why sometimes people, when they are taking shower, ideas start to rush to their brain because they are in relaxed mode. And this relaxed mode makes a certain part of the brain work on finding creative solutions for the problem. So that is the diffuse mode. So when you are having a problem that you are stuck with, just don't keep trying. Just leave it, relax, go do something else, and then maybe you start to come back again after a while. Try. Okay? Is that clear to you? Oops. Okay. Let me share with you again the screen. So, okay. I was telling you about the focus mode and the diffuse mode. So, uh, okay, the focus mode actually, your brain uh, are in this mode when you are trying to solve a problem, when you are solving a math problem, Java problem, or you're studying. So if you feel that there is something that you cannot understand, or even a math problem that is so difficult that you cannot solve, I would say preferably you stop what you are doing, go and find something else to do, take shower, go for a walk, just sit, close your eyes and do nothing, relax. That actually activate your diffuse mode. Your diffuse mode, even though you are not thinking about anything, but some parts of your brain will actually be working and will be able to help you find solutions automatically without you putting an effort in that. So that is my advice to you. If you are stuck in something you cannot understand, no problem. Just stop doing it and leave it for some time and do something else. When you try again, you will find that you are able to solve it maybe on the second time or even on the third time. So don't feel that sad or you feel bad about yourself if you don't understand something from the first time. Okay, you need to give your brain the ability to start initializing the diffuse mode of your brain, and then ideas will start rushing in, and then you'll be able to solve problems. I have tried that myself a lot, and it works. And that is how the science of the brain says. Okay, so
Yeah.
okay. I wouldn't say too much about the working memory and the permanent memory, but just in summary, working memory have limited ability, okay? And you need to depend mostly on your permanent memory to solve problems and to let me give you an example for that. For example, if you ask, if you, I think you are in your age, maybe you didn't start driving a car yet. But if you are driving, if you're riding a bicycle at your age, I would say that the first time you ride a bicycle, you are focusing a lot to be able to ride the bicycle without falling down. But
Yeah.
by time, you will find that your brain is able to master riding the bicycle, and you start doing acrobatic things with your bicycle without even falling down. So what actually happened here? What happened is that you started to build skills that accumulated in your permanent memory that you don't need to put an effort using your working memory anymore. So working memory and permanent memory is two types of memory. One that is based on the skill set that you accumulate by time. So the more exercise you do, the more you ride the bicycle, then the better you become in handling the riding and doing acrobatic things without even worrying that you fall. Okay, and you don't need to involve your working memory anymore. So working memory, if you are trying to ride the bicycle for the first time, you are not able to talk to other people at the same time when you are riding. But when you are after 2 or 3 months of riding the bicycle, You are able to talk to your friends. You're even able to hold your phone while you're even driving, riding the bicycle. So that's why, because your permanent memory accumulated the skill set and the links that allow you to ride the bicycle with the minimum effort. So that actually we should try to do it with the subjects that you're studying. If you are studying math or Java, the more you practice, the more you give your permanent memory skill set and ability to do things for you, that uh, to give you the ability to solve things without too much focus from your working memory. So you go to the exam, you find that you are solving the math problems and the Java problems with little effort from your working memory. So you don't have to focus too much to be able to solve problems. You look at the problem, oh, I've done something similar. This is very easy. I can do it. So that come by practicing, not by studying before the exam uh, by 2 or 3 days. That will never happen. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay, we move to the next now. Let's have a look about how the APCS exam looks like. So you will have actually two type of questions. Multiple choice questions. Can you see my screen, right? Multiple choice questions. And you will have free response questions. So these free response questions, actually, you will have to uh, study a lot, because there is 4 types of that questions. We will be able to solve together past exams and try to see the tricks that they put in between the lines. The coding is actually not difficult at all. By time you will be able to master the Java coding, and there will be no issue from that. But the trick here is to understand what the examiner wants you to do. And at the end, you will find that it's only kind of word tricks that he will use to make you think that it is difficult. Okay? So,
Uh,
so normally the first type of questions is for methods and control structures. We will come to know that once we study more details in Java. And did you hear about classes in Python? Did you hear about object-oriented in Python?
uh, about what?
Object-oriented programming or classes?
Yeah, I know about classes.
So you created classes before in Python?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. So then you will also do classes in Java. And then we will also get introduced to array and array lists in Java. And we will also do 2D arrays in Java. Have you done 2D? Have you worked with 2D arrays in Python?
The what advisor?
2D arrays.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. So okay. Let me go through this here. So that is actually a simple comparison. Can you see my screen well? Is it clear to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So actually what I'm trying to do here for you is that I try to create a comparison between uh, variables in Python and the other one in Java. Here,
Okay.
so that is the variables, how we define variables in Java. Okay, so integer in Python will look like that, like we said a few while ago. So you define it without putting the word integer or anything. Just put the name of the variable and put a value inside it. That is enough for Python. But in Java, it is different. So you need to put integer before the variable name, or you need to put type. There is a type called byte in Java, but there is nothing similar in Python. But anyhow, so we have integers that is defined like that in Python, and it is defined in this way in Java. And we have real. Real is actually numbers with decimal point. I think you have seen it in Python, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and in how to say, so in Java we have two types of decimal numbers that we can use. So we have float and we have double. So double can actually, let me share with you please here, so that we're not talking about so can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so typically I would define a float by saying 1.0f. That's how I define a float in Java. And that's how I define double. So double, I don't need to put anything other than that. Okay, so that's how the double looks like, and that's how the float looks like. So float, you always have to put that sign after you put the number. Okay, but both of them is dealing with decimal numbers. Okay, I want to understand from you, did you try before to convert from number to a string and from string to number?
What?
Okay, let me give you an example. Wait. Okay, so do you see that? Let me see. String. No, 1, 2. Okay, so do you see a line number 8? What do you understand from here?
It's an integer but in string form, right?
Okay, good. So and you see the variable x right here on line 10?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So x equal 100. If I try to say here print, you know, wait. So if I say some can I do like that? Can I do like that? Is it allowed?
No.
Why is it not allowed?
Yeah, it's like adding like what is 1 plus a? You can't exactly add it.
Okay, what should I do then?
Instead try to convert the string into an integer first and then add it.
Yes, amazing. You're smart. Yes, we should do that. Yes. So actually, we are able to do that by looking here. So there is two ways to do that. So you can use integer dot value of. That's one way. We can do like this, and then we put our string here. So let's try to run and see. Okay, actually we are not able. System dot out dot print line, and we put some. Let's try to run that and see if it works. It doesn't work because he is telling me something wrong. Can you see what's wrong here?
Huh. I have no clue. I've never done Java before.
You okay? Yeah, I understand. Okay. Wait. Let me try to. Maybe it is.
Maybe you forgot to put a semicolon at the end of a
Let me
line.
see. Something is missing.
That's what I normally do on just forget to put a semicolon.
Yes, I cannot find the sample string equal. Okay, maybe we need to put it in a separate line. Let's see. Maybe. Actually, let me see. We can say integer y. Let's see if he accepts that. plus maybe I defined string somewhere. Ah, sorry. I defined string somewhere here, so he doesn't accept that. Okay, yeah, let's see. Let's see again. Okay, he doesn't still accept the string value of number. Okay. Okay, what about this? Something wrong here. String cannot be converted into integer. Actually, it can be converted, but he doesn't accept it somehow. He doesn't accept it somehow. Not very sure what's wrong here, but anyhow, let's see, because maybe I tried to okay, maybe see if I can put to comment all that line of code. Hopefully you can comment like that. Yeah. Okay. He still doesn't accept cannot be converted to integer. Actually, it can be converted to integer, but he doesn't accept that somehow. Okay, easier. Let's try to use a different way. Maybe he will accept. Okay, he accepted that. Okay, so now did you see what happened actually? Okay, can you see? You're still with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so actually we say sum here equal. Okay, so do you notice that line? That's output actually.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know why is it 112?
I
Why is it
yeah,
112?
because you added 112. You
Perfect. So,
converted a string into an integer by using the integer parse int thing. And then you
yes,
added 100, which was x, was 12, which you converted str into an integer and stored it in y. So you added a 100 and
perfect,
x,
perfect, perfect.
and
You are
12
very
from y.
smart.
is
You are
112.
okay. So do you know what that line do?
What? Yeah, it converts into
No, no,
integer.
no,
In
this
in
one, this one.
oh,
Line
this
number
one.
16.
Um, printing it.
Yes, it's printing. Yes, it's true. It's printing. But so you know that it's in Python, it's like that. So you
Yeah,
just
it's print
yeah,
in a
yes,
bracket.
yes, but here we have to use system.out.print. So normally, if you would like to print everything on the same line, so you would do it without print ln. So, but if you want to print on a new line, then you add ln. So let me share with you here. So let's say I would say here I, I put sum like that, and here I only print the string sum equal. Okay, and we remove that because that's from Python. So if I do like that, it will also come with the same result because let me see, it's slightly slower. Okay, so you see, this get the same result because I removed the ln, which is new line. So what about if I add ln here? So let's see. So did you notice that I print some and 112 in two different lines just because I add ln here?
Yeah.
Okay, is that clear to you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. So what about, so now you know when I put ln means that I'm printing the everything here in a new line. Just only ln, it makes a difference. Okay? Is that fine to you? Can you hear me well? Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you still hear me? Hello? Hello? Hello, hello? Hello? Hello, hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Sorry, we switched to the first time we switched to generator power, but now the mains are back. We had to
Okay.
switch again.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, sorry. Okay. So, okay,
Because
now
but it happens.
no problem. It's okay. So let me tell you something fast before we leave here. Because we have almost like 3 minutes for the session to end. So let me summarize that. Let me share something with you very fast before we go. So can you see my screen or not yet? Yes, you can see now my screen.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. What about now? Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, so just let me share with you. In strings in Python, it actually have a lot of sets of functions that you can make you very easy to deal with strings. So if you want to find the length of the string, there is a function called len, and then it can give you how long is a string. Okay, and then for example, if you want to reverse a string, then also there is certain advanced ways that you can use with a string like that. Okay, but if we want to deal with Java in this kind of things, actually no, we don't have that luxurious options in Java. We have to write some few lines of code to be able to deal with that in Java. So for example, if we want to know the length of the string, we have to use a function called length like that. If we want to reverse Java, actually in your syllabus, you don't have to study that. So if you want to reverse a string, you have to write a few lines of code to be able to reverse a string. Okay. I think I will just summarize what we have done now because the time is running. So let me know first, did you understand anything from what I said to you today?
Yeah, I basically understood everything.
Okay. Do you find it easy to follow up, or I'm fast, I need to slow down a bit?
Oh no, you're good, you're fine.
Okay. So does this mean that this speed of moving in and explaining is fine to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I will try to stop here at the moment, and then let's see how it goes from there. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the session, and hope to see you soon. Okay.
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 Bye.
Bye bye. Take care.
You too.